Hi, and welcome to Dawlish Warren in the early 1960s. Although most of the stock is tuned to 1963, this first train is really more suitable to 1961. Here is Western Enterprise on a down express. An up-stopping train. This loco hauled service is almost certainly a substitution for a failed DMU. There are some train spotters up on Langstone Rock. Let's see their view of the world. You get a great view of Dawlish Warren station from up here, and as you can see, a long freight train is pulling into the loop line. And looking the other way, we catch a glimpse of a clayliner train. Back at ground level, a short engineer's train passes. And then the freight train resumes its journey to the west. I like to run Dawlish Warren to a sequence. The sequence takes about 35 minutes to complete, and each train runs through the station twice during that time. The Kensington Milk train passes under the Victorian footbridge. This bridge was built by the South Devon Railway Company in 1873. My model is a 3D print purchased off eBay. I've taken care to make sure it is well planted. A westbound passenger train passes. And a passenger train in the other direction enters the platform line. Class 47s, or brush type 4s as they were then known, were certainly used in Devon by 1964. This train would typically be heading for Bradford or Newcastle. This video was filmed while running through a sequence. It shows nearly every train movement that can be seen during that sequence. While we're here, let's have a quick look at a couple of the camping coaches and the Mount Pleasant Inn. The train for the North East is still in the up platform, while an express from Paddington arrives at the down platform. One feature which is very important to me is that the semaphore signals work. If you keep an eye open during this video, you will see the odd signal moving up or down, but you'll have to be quick to spot it. Western Champion passes through while these two trains are at the platforms. While here, we can have a closer look at the Warren stores and its surrounding area. As far as I can tell, there was only one building here in the 1960s. Now, of course, there are considerably more. The westbound express departs. And shortly after, the northeast bound express also departs. There is just time for a quick look at the gardens behind the station before the next trains come. There has been an ice cream stall by the station certainly since the 1960s, and maybe earlier. The inspection saloon seems to have stopped right by the ice cream stall. I wonder if someone's going to nip out and buy some ice creams while it waits in the loop. Up and down trains pass while the inspection saloon remains in the loop. Now here's a problem. A train due to stop at Dawlish Warren station has arrived, but the inspection saloon is still in the platform loop. As soon as the line is clear ahead, the inspection saloon is given the right of way. The inspection saloon is of course the Graham Farish inspection saloon, which unfortunately is a London Midland type rather than a proper Western Region one. My explanation is that the Western Region inspection saloons must have been under repair at this point, so they borrowed one from the London Midland region. And this allows the stopping train to pull into the station platform. This rake is made up of mainly colic coaches. Some of these were still in use in the early 60s. They were mostly stored in sidings all week and just used on summer Saturdays. The clay train arrives at the up platform. Unusually, it is headed by a steam loco, either filling in for a failed diesel or maybe just heading back to its home shed. That down passenger train is still held in the platform line while the freight passes. We missed the passing of the up passenger train, but the clay liner now gets the right of way. My clay liner train is made up from Pico 5-plank wagon kits. I cut up J-cloths to make the tarpaulins and gave each wagon a coating of white to represent the clay dust. The tarpaulins are deliberately not exactly square, and the amount of white dust varies on each wagon. At long last, the westbound passenger train is able to continue. An Exeter-bound local train passes through without stopping. While we're at the far end of the station, we can have a closer look at my scratch-built signal box. A short engineers train pulls into the platform line. And this is overtaken by a long westbound express. While still at the signal box end of the platform, a milk train arrives in the platform line. The driver stops right by a couple of train spotters at the end of the platform. Moving just past the station, we see a London-bound express passing over the entrance to Eels Dock. Once it has passed, the milk train gets the right of way and heads carefully out of the platform line. The milk trains went from Cornwall to Kensington. The glass-lined tanks were kept scrupulously clean inside, but the exterior of the wagons didn't get an awful lot of attention, especially in diesel days. Here are a few views around Eels Dock. The inspection saloon is caught passing the entrance to Eels Dock. After a quick dash back past the station, we are able to see the engineers train leave. And away. Well, that's all for this visit. I hope you enjoyed it, and well done for listening right until the end. Bye.